traders, welcome to the Stock Market Morning Prep video for Monday, August 18th. Well, we got a little bit of a reversal at the end of the day on Friday. Now remember, it was options expiration, and we all know that the market makers like to put a ceiling on a lot of high quality stocks so that the options expire worthless. So let's see what happens today. And see if we get some follow through. But we did have some decent week last week on this bounce that we've had. Now, do we call this a retracement bounce, a retracement rally, a dead cat bounce, a short squeeze? I think it's a little bit of both. I think you get a little bit of a short squeeze, and so you have some bottom pickers coming in looking to buy the dip. So I think you have a little bit of both. So we need to see, is this for real? Now we're coming into these areas of resistance here where the market should fail. Now we also have a bullish pattern that I showed you on Thursday, I believe, or Wednesday of last week, that we had an inverted headed shoulders on the ES, which measures up to 2000, and 2006, I believe, is the first extension target. So off of this off of this small moves. So let's see if this is for real or not. We're going to know this week. We're going to know quickly. We're up now in the pre-market. We had additional talks with Russia and Ukraine about de-escalating the situation. The markets like it, so now they're rallying again. So let's see if this is for real, and the markets do indeed want to move higher. In this news, crude oil continues to get decimated. Now, I like crude. I like crude long. I've always played alongside in crude oil if I am looking to do something. Am I looking to buy the bottom here? No. But if you are extremely long-term investor, there's no reason why you wouldn't want to nibble in these areas. But if you're a day trader, obviously you're not going to look to pick the bottom. We do have an area where we are right around support, but I think it could go a little bit lower. I think we could see 91, 92-ish sometime this week. And remember, it has gotten decimated the whole month of August, and seems like there's no bottom in sight. But don't pick a bottom. Let's wait. Let's get some stabilization here and see where this crude oil want to be headed. I do think that this is going to be a great opportunity to get into long, but right now I would stay away, unless you, of course, if you're day trading. So let's right into the charts here. Not much has changed since when we spoke on Friday. However, bonds did hit my target, like we've been talking about for the last I think 3 months. 140.22, the second extension of the 1618. We had an inverted head and shoulders way back here. I think we started talking about this in March. Actually, yes, we identified this in March, and it finally hit our target. What I'll do is I'm going to put some additional targets on here. Would I buy bonds yet again here? No, I would buy bonds on any deep pullback. Like we had here, we pulled back and we broke out of that bull flag and we screamed higher, hitting our extension at 1618. So we did hit our extension, but how crazy is it? Markets are rallying and bonds are rallying. Well, I think bonds are the smartest guys in the room, and I think you can't deny that something's going on here. I do think that bonds are in a huge short squeeze, and that's what's been happening. Do I think bonds go lower yet again down the road? Yeah, I do think the longer term picture. I think bonds are going to head back lower, but not until something starts to happen here. And I do think that you eventually will know why bonds are moving higher here. But right now, I definitely think that bonds are in a short squeeze, and I would definitely continue to buy pullbacks. And if you're a longer-term investor, I would still hold this because I do think this goes higher. And I'll put some additional targets up here. We have the big 261 target way up here, but I'll put some short-term extensions up in here next time. But target met in the ZB. I'll take a look at the ES. We have this uptrend channel now that we're basically retracing here. The ES is trading at 1961, coming right into this target. We're up 9 handles on good news that the Russia-Ukraine de-escalating is taking into effect. So the markets like that, and sure enough, we're starting to move a little higher. So we'll see. Let's keep an eye on it. If we do get back above it, then I do think we will challenge the highs. We're up a solid. Well, we've been in and out, but 1, 2, 3, 4. We were down yesterday. Basically, put a doji in. That doji could have been a nice indecision candle of a possible reversal because we are in this area. But now that the markets are moving higher, and I don't see anything that the markets are going to reverse today unless something does happen out of Russia, Ukraine in a negative way. Take a look at the hourly, and you can see here identified on Thursday we had a nice inverted head and shoulders. Target is 2,000 and 2,000 is the target. The 1272 off of this low to high, this small downtrend comes in at 2006. My guess is if there's nothing else going to happen with the Russia Ukraine and things really are quiet, I think we will get up there, and I think we can get up there by the end of this week, next week, if everything holds true here. Okay, but we do have this bullish pattern starting to play out. Diamonds actually acting very weak. The two strong indices really are is going to be the ES and the Qs, which is Nasdaq, and they've been holding true for quite some time. They've been really doing very well. It took out its high on Friday. Well, and I'll show you that. But as you can see here, another kind of a bear flag here, right into resistance. So again, here's the sweet spot. It's going to need to move lower. Otherwise, we can really, start to explode higher again. And here is the IWMs, as you can see, very weak. Couldn't break out of a 38% retracement. Now headed lower. But again, with the markets up today, we should pop higher again. And if we alleviate this downside pressure, we could get to that 61.8% retracement of 116.80. And IYT, again, doing better with the other indices. This is our main leader. It now has touched this channel right to the penny, the middle center line of the channel, and now it is at a 61.8% retracement. So it's going to need to start to roll over here. Otherwise, we will probably start challenging highs or making extensions again. I know it's crazy, it's ludicrous that we can't get a decent sell-off, but it's the way it is, the way the markets are giving it to us, and it would be so healthy for the markets to do so. All right, here's the Qs. As you can see, Qs made its target yesterday, put in a long-legged doji, but the Nasdaq's up 19 handles, so this will explode higher on the opening, and we'll make new highs yet again. So, good volume. Qs basically held up this market on the downturn. As you can see, we had a few small little days. Didn't even get down way below this area here. So held the 1272 extension on the 5-6 days. The little stint that we had down yet again. So markets are crazy, guys, but there are some good opportunities. It's definitely still a stock picker's market. Let's see if this market can either start to move higher or roll over. We're at the sweet spot now, so it's going to need to start to roll over today, tomorrow. If it doesn't, then I think all bets will be off to the downside, and we start looking to buy dips again intraday. So we look for the markets and the indices that we just covered to challenge the highs. All right, buddy. Everybody have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care.